here for you. Fox 4 News starts now.
Hello, I'm Dan Godwin with a look at what's making news in North Texas. Two men were pulled from a burning home in West Fort Worth and taken to Parkland Hospital in Dallas. They were transported by air ambulance. The fire happened around 10 o'clock last night. The windows had burglar bars on them, making it difficult to escape. Fire crews broke down the door to reach one man and used thermal imaging equipment to locate the second victim, who was in the back of the house. Crews administered cyano kits, which help get the carbon monoxide out of victims' bloodstreams after heavy smoke inhalation.
We do use those things multiple times throughout the year, and that they are truly life-saving. So we are glad that we do keep those on every battalion chief's car and our medic units throughout the city. So any incident like this is going to have that type of response. It's going to guarantee us that we're going to have those units on scene when we need them the most.
Both men were described as critically injured. There are no immediate details on their conditions or the cause of the fire. Schools near the Red River were on lockdown today as the Fannin County Sheriff's Department searched for a pair of escaped inmates. Police say one of the two inmates, Raymond Ross, was reportedly seen near Bonham High School. All Bonham ISD schools were put on secure lockout status, meaning students must stay in the building and no visitors were allowed in. Mark Cuban is reportedly in the process of selling a majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks. Ownership of the team will belong to billionaire widow and political donor Miriam Adelson. While Cuban won't maintain majority ownership, the deal means he will still have control of basketball operations. The reports say he's selling shares in the team valued at $3.5 billion. Cuban was at his usual courtside seat at last night's game at the AAC, but didn't speak to the media about the reports. The sale will still have to be approved by the NBA, a process that would take at least several weeks. A boy who watched his aunt get shot and killed by a Fort Worth police officer will receive a $3.5 million settlement from the city. The Fort Worth City Council approved the settlement for Zion Carr last night. He was 8 years old when he witnessed the shooting of Atatiana Jefferson. Former Fort Worth police officer Aaron Dean is serving a 12-year sentence for manslaughter. He shot Jefferson through a window while investigating a call from a neighbor about an open front door. Since Jefferson's death, Zion's grandmother and mother have passed away. His aunt is raising him now.
His childhood has been incredibly traumatic, more than any young person should ever have to endure. But I'm confident that this is more than about money. This is about a support system and a network in a city that wants to show our love and support to a young man that absolutely deserves it.
The settlement was reached on what would have been Jefferson's 33rd birthday. It pays Zion annual lump sums as well as monthly living expenses and covers the cost of college. There is still pending litigation to address a separate settlement on behalf of Jefferson's estate. Dallas police need help identifying the man they say was seen leaving the scene of a deadly assault. 42-year-old Jose Vasquez was found beaten around noon on November 7th near Garland and Jupiter Roads in the White Rock neighborhood east of the lake. He died from his injuries 3 days later. Investigators hope someone can identify this man to help them solve this murder. Flight attendants for Fort Worth-based American Airlines want to go on strike, but federal mediators say they must keep negotiating with their employer. The walkout would have taken place around the Christmas and New Year's holidays. The union representing the flight attendants is fighting for a 35% raise. American Airlines is offering less than half that. Flight attendants haven't had a raise since 2019. Well, finding the perfect gift for your family members can be tough. Fox 4 has put together a gift guide for friends and family of all ages. Next, Steve Noviello offers a list of the top gifts for one of the hardest age groups to shop for, the tweens.
Our next Rainmaker arrives tomorrow. We'll have the details coming up.
How does this sound? You can avoid the eye roll Christmas morning with some great gift ideas for tweens. They all come courtesy of the young, at heart, consumer reporter Steve Noviello.
The only thing worse than that eye roll on Christmas morning is the one of my least favorite sounds in the whole world. And we're going to fix all that, okay? Starting with this right here. These are lava lamps. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Okay, lava lamps. But there is nothing that has stood the test of time with each new generation like a lava lamp. This is lavalamp.com, and they're not just any lava lamps. This is create your own lava lamp. So your tween can actually choose the base, the fill, the color, the light, the whole thing, even the size of it. That way, if they don't like it, it's their fault, not yours. Take a look at this video we've got for you. It's the Pop Style Bracelet Maker. Let your child express their creativity with this DIY bracelet making kit. So this is perfect for young makers that love friendship bracelets and bracelet making. More than 170 stylish beads. They've got gold chains, emojis, faceted peekaboo. I mean, all sorts of different stuff here. This will absolutely be your tween's new BFF. Back out here, these are Smillow's Gourmet Scented Pillows. They are super soft accent throw pillows with gourmet scented microbeads that are actually sewn right into the stuffing. The scents last up to 2 years. They come in vacuum sealed plastic bags, and the pillows come in a variety of scents and styles. Over here, this is band candy. The company is called With It. This reminds me of how my boys like to put charms on their Crocs. Well, now you can adorn your Apple Watch band. So they've got all sorts of cool emojis and icons, and they've got sliders and charms. The entire collection delivers exceptional quality, comfort, and style. There are a ton to choose from. The combinations here are really endless. Okay, drones for tweens always sounds like a good idea, but they're kind of hard to fly. Well, this product has really solved that problem. This is the Sky Viper Vector Stunt Plane. Take a look at the video we've got for you, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here. This has a power to weight ratio and advanced flight stabilization that makes flying a breeze because it automatically compensates for environmental changes like shifting winds. You can perform amazing loops and barrel rolls and stunts with the single press of a button. Here's the cool part. If you're caught up in the excitement and this thing flies out of range, it will automatically glide to a soft landing and then auto beep to make sure that you can easily find it. And finally, from our friends at Razer, check out this video. This is the Ground Force Rad Rod. This is great for younger tweens, and it's an electric powered ride-on capable of high performance maneuvers like power slides and drifts and burnouts. Compact design makes it easy to store and fits easily in the trunk of a car. You can take it to the park. We were actually surprised by how light it was. There are parent-controlled high and low speed settings, which really flatten the learning curve here, and the battery-powered system provides up to 40 minutes of continuous use and is surprisingly super quiet, which would come in very handy very early in the morning if your tween wants to ride this thing around, but we all know they'll be sleeping until noon, so that probably doesn't matter. Links to all these products right now on our station website and when you come see me online, facebook.com/SaveMeSteve.
We're looking dry for your Wednesday. However, rain chances spike on Thursday. We're expecting widespread showers and thunderstorms to break out primarily during the morning through the early afternoon hours on Thursday before tapering off heading into Thursday night. We get a little break from the rain on Friday, but then on Saturday there could be a few showers around North Texas. But let's talk about the storm system arriving tomorrow. It's over California today. By the time we get into tomorrow, this will be approaching us from the west. Out ahead of it, widespread showers and storms expected to break out across the Gulf South, including here in Texas. There's that low. It's actually going to pass pretty close to the Fox 4 viewing area tomorrow. The severe threat should primarily stay along the Gulf Coast, but we will be on the lookout for a couple of strong storms here in North Texas as well. And behind this dynamic storm system, some snow up in the Panhandle and over towards New Mexico and southern Colorado as well. So here's the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. You can see the bullseye with the severe threats going to be down in southeastern Texas. So Houston's going to have to be paying close attention tomorrow. But even up here, there could be a strong storm or two. So don't be surprised if there's a couple of feisty storms around heading into tomorrow morning into the early afternoon hours. You can see from the Storm Prediction Center, most of us included in this low-end marginal risk. We'll be watching closely here at Fox 4. Either way, most of us should pick up on some much-needed rain, especially here in the Metroplex and off to the east of Interstate 35, where 1 to 2 inches of rain could certainly fall tomorrow. We'll take all the rain we can get after that very dry and hot summer that we got. All right, so shifting gears a bit today, weather looking good, mostly cloudy skies, but It's going to be mild. Temperatures back into the low to mid 60s, so feeling nice there. See, those clouds will be on the increase throughout the afternoon, turning completely cloudy tonight. In fact, after midnight, some showers and storms certainly could be breaking out, so check in with Evan tomorrow morning. There'll likely be some rain on radar for that morning commute. These showers, they continue through midday, but once we get into the afternoon hours, most of this activity does push off to the east, and our weather improves, which means the Cowboys game will likely be trending drier, and you should be okay for that. As far as kickoff goes, it's going to be about 63 degrees as you head into AT&T Stadium. Showers should be gone for the most part. It will be pretty breezy, though, out of the south-southeast, gusting as high as 20, 25 miles per hour. All right, so beyond that are lows. 53 tomorrow morning because of that system. But then for the rest of the week and into the weekend, we're pretty close to our average low of 42, so it will be chilly at night. As far as our high temperatures go, same deal, pretty close to average over the next several days. Our average high 62 will be near there through at least the weekend. All right, so in the longer range, we're looking for cold air up in Canada to maybe move down this way. For right now, not very cold up in Canada. In fact, you can see 30s there over in Edmonton. We need to see some big cold up there before we think it could head down to the U.S. And for right now, we're not really seeing that, right? In fact, in the longer range, well above average temperatures expected across the western 2/3 of the country, at least into mid-December. So for right now, no big cold blasts on the way, at least as we head into the beginning parts of next month. All right, so let's time this out in your 7-day forecast. Today, mostly cloudy skies, should be dry, mild, 63 the high. Clouds do increase tonight. Showers do develop after midnight, so likely a rainy start to your Thursday morning. I think the highest coverage will be the morning into the afternoon hours on Thursday, tapering off second half of the afternoon, though, tomorrow. And beyond that, we do dry out on Friday. A little bit cooler behind that system, right? 58. Maybe a sprinkle on Saturday. I don't think it'll be a big deal. But beyond that, heading into Sunday and early next week, weather looking pretty good for this time of the year. Mix of sun and clouds, high temperatures in the 60s, and lows at night in the 40s.
And as Dylan alluded to, the Cowboys will face the Seattle Seahawks Thursday night here on Fox 4. Pre-game coverage begins at 6:30 with free-for-all. Kickoff set for just after 7 p.m. Then stay with Fox 4 after the game for highlights and reaction from AT&T Stadium. And that's a look at what's making news in North Texas. Of course, for news anytime, just go to fox4news.com.